Okay, Greg Protenick here. This video is going to be about downloading a Office Suite program that rivals Microsoft Office, and it's free. So all you have to do is go to your favorite browser. Mine is Google or Google Chrome, and go to a search engine, type in OpenOffice.org. It gives you the latest release, and it's pretty self-explanatory. I want to download Apache OpenOffice, the most recent release. There's several other releases that are in beta. Some are in just previous versions. That you want the most up-to-date version. Excuse me. So go to and if you have a different operating system like Linux or an Apple operating system, then you can download for that. We're on Windows 10, so we're going to download for the Windows.exe. Just click on full download. It's a pretty big program. It's probably, well, it's going to tell us here pretty soon. It's well over 100 megabytes. But it is a very powerful program. I've used it for years, simply because Microsoft Office was just too expensive at $500 a pop. I think the small business version was around $220 or something. It's very highly priced, and they kind of work in their own little obsolescence so that you have to keep buying the upgrades. Okay, down here in the lower left hand corner, it's showing you that there's 134 megabytes, and it did that all automatically. A lot of sites will have you jump through hoops to try to get to the download link, and sometimes you'll get tricked into clicking on something you really didn't want to. But this is a community of programmers that just want to create a product so that people can use their computers, and I'm trying to, part of my business is to bring those products to you. Ultimately, down the road, I plan to have some training courses that will help you get the most out of something like an open office program. And there's a number of other programs that I want to make you aware of. Some you may need, some you may not. But they are all kind of in this realm of the free software genre, the desire to help people be more productive with their computers without spending a huge amount of money. So it kind of levels the playing field. These programs, this Office Suite, which I'm going to show you here pretty soon, it's still got 20 megabytes to go before it completes the download. It is very versatile, and it has just completed. And just click on it and it's going to open it up. Okay, the app is okay to run. I don't know what the smart screen is. That's probably a function of Windows 10. Okay, and then you get the user account control. Do you want to allow this app from an unknown publisher to make changes to your PC? Yes, you do. It is a very reputable Apache. They make all kinds of software. So it is reputable. You don't have to have any worries about downloading it. And I'm going to go ahead and close my Google Chrome window because I don't need it anymore. Okay, just click Next. And if you have a different place to store your, if you would like to store it somewhere else, then that's fine. In fact, we're gonna, it's going to unpack the folder before it installs it, so it has to unzip all the files, if you will. So I'll go ahead and unpack it to the desktop, and it's going to show up right over here. And then it's going to install. And it installs not just the program, but everything the program needs to work on your computer. So this Microsoft Visual C++ is part of the libraries that OpenOffice needs in order to function properly on your computer. We'll just let that continue to load. It won't take much longer. The benefit of having a software program like this, as you will see, well, we're going to continue the installation now. And you can put your username here if you would like. And that just provides it adds your name to any files that you create. So if you don't want your name on that, then you could just leave it as user or whatever. You could actually leave it blank if you'd like, or put your initials in. And if you want your organization on there, you can add that as well. Here you can install the application for anyone who uses a computer, which is recommended if you have multiple users on the computer and you all need to use it for whatever reason, kids using it for homework and whatnot. And or you can do it just only for me. I always use it, allow everybody that uses a computer to have access. And I don't want the latest version of Office. Okay. You want a typical setup and create a start link on the desktop. That's handy, and allow that to install. I'm doing this live just to show you that it really doesn't take a whole lot of time. I could pause the video on this one, but I don't think it's going to take a terribly long amount of time to actually get the install done, so you'll know what to expect. A lot of times I've seen videos that were paused and 30 minutes elapsed, and that was just crazy. So I'm trying to give you a real feel for what you can expect with this software, the whole process of downloading and installing the entire thing and having it ready for use. What I'm going to show you a little bit about this program as it completes the install. There's the OpenOffice icon right here. Is the flexibility that it has. There we go. Installation wizard completed. And I'm going to go ahead and just click on this, and it's opening. Has a little bit of a kind of a registration wizard to go through, and you can provide your full name and your initials if you choose. I generally don't, just because I don't. Okay, here's the dashboard. You have a text document creator, a word processor, very similar to Microsoft Word. Spreadsheet, it used to be called Calc, and it may still be called Calc, I'm not sure. It rivals Microsoft Office or Microsoft Excel. Presentation is like Microsoft PowerPoint, and the only thing this doesn't have a lot of is templates. But there's a lot of people out there that create templates that are available for download. I'm not really sure what these are. This is a database program, and I'm not sure if it's compatible with Microsoft Office's Access, and I'm not sure what this is at all. Maybe like a Microsoft Paint. But these three are the main ones. And another thing that I'm going to right click here, nothing happened on a right click. Another thing that happens is the word processing program is called Open Office Writer. There is also the spreadsheet program, and I would like to find, there we go, All Apps. A little slow on the uptake. And what I want to do is take Open Office, and right click on Calc, and pin to taskbar so that it's easily and then Microsoft Open Office Impress is the presentation software. Pin that to start, and Open Office Writer, pin to start, so that they're readily available. And that's what you want, is something that's kind of handy to get to. They're all right here. And or you can just open up this if you would like. And I'm just gonna check one of the things. I'm kind of old school. I like things on the desktop. Yep, that works. Just drag it to the desktop. Oh, don't need that. Okay, so now you've got them all on the desktop. They're ready to go. I'm going to open up Open Office Writer, and you can see well, I said I'm going to open up Open Office Writer. There we go. One of the things that I wanted to make you aware of is the way that it, or the flexibility that it has. When you go Save As, generally it's going to save it as what's called an ODT file, but what you can do is click the down pointing arrow here, and you can save it as a Microsoft Word 97 to 2000 file, a Microsoft Word 2003 XML file, a Microsoft Word 6.0, a Microsoft Word 1995. These are compatible with Microsoft Word, and it can open a Microsoft Word file from Microsoft Word 2010. I've done it. So it's very, very flexible in terms of being able to cross or use this to create a Word document or a text document, and then save it as a Microsoft Office file or Microsoft Word file, and you can send it via email or through Dropbox or any other method of sending it, and the person on the other end, if they have Microsoft Word and don't have Open Office, they can open this with no trouble. So it's like getting Microsoft Office for free, only it has a few different nuances. It's not got the desktop or the interface that the new Office programs have, but it still has the power. And Microsoft Excel and Open Office Calc are similar in a lot of respects. I'm not going to go into how to use them at this point. That will be for a later training. This is more for just you seeing how this is compatible with Microsoft Office. And if you click on the down pointing arrow again, you've got Excel 97, XLS, XLT, which is creating a template for numerous versions of Microsoft Office. So it's got what you need in order to have functionality without the exorbitant price. So you could, if you work from home and you don't want to spend a huge amount of money on Office products or software, this is one to have. And we're going to get into some more programs that are available for free and how to use them, but this one is tops on my list. You've seen how to protect your computer with antivirus software and anti-malware. You've seen gotten a free program on how to remind you about different things that are coming up on your calendar, and now you've got a program that you can write text documents and spreadsheets and PowerPoint presentations. I should show you that real quick. That is Open Office Impress, and it rivals just an empty presentation. And you've got some there we go, and then just create, and this rivals Microsoft Office or Microsoft PowerPoint, and you can actually save this also as a PowerPoint presentation. So you've got the functionality, and there's no reason for you to be behind the 8 ball now, because anything you create in this is going to be able to work in a Microsoft Office product. So that's about all for now. I hope to come up with some more videos for you soon to improve your productivity without having to spend a lot of money. So with that, I'm going to sign off.